And once he realized what they were willing to do for money, he's a menace.
Did you expect that?
Yes. They done turned over tapes. Maybe that's why you moved his ass around and out of Rockefeller so tough and then just moved right over to Def Jam. By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling? Damn on your horn now, that record. From the Austin Powers shit, it was some of the worst shit ever. They were having a hard time taking her solo. And then Aaliyah died. And then they brought Rich Harrison in. You know, I'm thinking some crazy right now. She liked posing with him in pictures for Page Six. Aaliyah didn't. She fell in love with Dame. And Aaliyah's gone. Well, he was like, it's power, see? I can make a man, he said, if I can make a man suck my, I can make people do anything. Noah Carter has been buying companies and stopping my projects for 15 years.
Oh, Mr. Diddy, aka Mr. Love, now. Dr.
No, Sean Carter.
Jay. Because I always heard their relationship was put together. Like it was, a business. Or I did hear that.
Him and Matthew Knowles had a deal and then he screwed him.
I think she's.
She went and killed the girl Cats.
Okay.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her and shit while she was asleep. Snacking on his bitch, killing people cats. Right, I go to Diddy parties. To walk mother out.
I call Puff Daddy. He said, Captain, where you at?
Cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
You know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
Diddy, whatever you call himself.
Yeah, he's part of what's called the Boulay. The Boulay is a branch.
I mean anything. And I mean anything. We can't even discuss the things that this man is capable of bringing to you. But believe me, he has Miami on lock.
Goofy bitch. Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty? They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of golf, the kiddie edition. Get his ripped out. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bali with another kiddie record who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy flavor freak off. Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. He sucked Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more.
Puff Daddy is the king of deception.
Yeah.
Every time we was in the party, he was throwing his champagne, his vodka in every picture. He was just. So we didn't know. We like, yo, he's a great guy. This is a great party. This is a great, yo, give me your clothes. I'ma rock it in the video, yo. Sean John sold 400 million.
Yep.
Champagne, this. Boy, the joke's on us.
Yeah.
He been doing this for real.
Yeah.
We gonna get you and your little dog. Congratulations, young man. Run as fast as Cassie did.
Man, Diddy's catching a ton of heat lately. The dude's all over the gossip scene. And it's about him allegedly beating up women and going low when they're down. But it seems we've got more people willing to watch him burn now than ever, including Kanye West and Jaguar Wright. Diddy's torture of the hip-hop industry is bound to be exposed now for real. For like the past 20 to 30 years, there have always been whispers and talk that P. Diddy is a shady dude who stacked up his millions by playing dirty. Some folks like Fat Joe, DMX, and Jaguar Wright tried to spill the beans on him, but none of their stories really stuck it to Diddy's money, influence, or reputation because they didn't have a solid case, and they definitely don't know where the bodies are buried. With Cassie's lawsuit drama and all, things ain't looking so smooth for Diddy anymore. That shiny suit has a big old crack, and now Diddy's probably shaking in his boots. There are a handful of folks out there who know all his shady business, and if they ever spill the beans, it could bring down his whole empire.
Hey everyone, strap in because today's tea is piping hot. Have you heard the latest buzz? Jaguar Wright, the fearless singer, has dropped some bombshell claims about none other than Diddy. That's right, she's stirring up a storm with tales of wild parties and shady doings in Diddy's world. So grab your snacks because we're diving deep into this drama to see what's really going down. Let's get into it.
The night before we did the interview, somebody hit us with a message. Hunting Jaguars, all this demonic shit, the Illuminati's coming to get you, Clive Davis is coming to get you. And you know, whatever. But it wasn't until we got sent another message from the same account, from the hotel right across from ours, and the shit was facing our hotel window.
So
actually, that was right before we left.
Got you.
Storm happened before we left. When we had to leave was when we did the Tasha K interview.
Got you.
And Storm wasn't supposed to get what he got.
Right.
But I gave it to him.
Right.
See, Tasha wanted him to fluff me up. She was supposed to get the big interview. I knew what I was doing. Because I wanted to see what the fuck she was really all about. You've planted people in my life. You've planted people around me. Y'all doxed me. Then we went to Vegas. And that Toxic Diamond, who also worked for Tasha K. All of this was leading up to surviving Jaguar Wright.
Jaguar Wright, known for her no-filter revelations, has recently made some shocking accusations about what goes on behind the closed doors of Diddy's extravagant parties. According to Wright, these aren't your average Hollywood bashes. They're extravagant events where she claims everything from drug use to coercion is par for the course. Let's talk specifics. Wright describes attending these parties as stepping into a world where money and sex are the ultimate currency. At one of these gatherings, she alleges that drugs were not just present, but were a main feature, with powerful substances freely circulating to keep the party going. Wright doesn't shy away from the details. She talks about a concoction she calls the freak-off cocktail, a dangerous mix including cocaine and ketamine, hinting at the extreme lengths some go to fuel the party spirit.
And once he realized what they were willing to do for money, he's a menace.
Did you expect that?
Yes. Diddy done turned over tapes. Maybe that's why you moved his ass around and out of Rockefeller so tough and then just moved right over to Def Jam. By the way, wasn't this all around the time when Aaliyah died?
Yeah.
And Beyonce's solo career was struggling? Jam on your horn now, that record. From the Austin Powers shit was some of the worst shit out. They were having a hard time taking her solo. And then Aaliyah died. And then they Brought Rich Harrison in, and you know, got niggas crazy right now. She liked posing with him in pictures for Page 6. Aaliyah didn't. She fell in love with Dame. And Aaliyah's gone. And he was like, it's power, see? I can make a man, he said, if I can make a man suck my, I can make people do anything. Soul Carter has been buying companies and stopping my projects for 15 years.
Oh, Mr. Diddy, aka Mr. Love, now.
No, Sean Carter.
Oh, Jay. Because I always heard their relationship was put together. Like it was, yeah, a business. Or I did hear that.
Him and Matthew Knowles had a deal and then he screwed him.
I think she's.
She went and killed the girl Cats.
Okay.
A girl went to court and charged her with extreme witchcraft. She was hypnotized. She was drugged. Beyonce came and she was in there eating on her while she was asleep. No snacking on his bitch, killing people cats. Right, I go to Diddy parties. To walk mother out!
They told me you should slow down. I called Puff Daddy. He said, Cannon, where you at?
Yeah.
Cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
You know Sean Combs?
Puff Daddy.
Yeah.
Diddy, whatever you call himself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's part of what's called the Boulay. The Boulay is a branch in New York.
Miami, I need anything. And I mean anything. We can't even discuss it. The man is capable of bringing to you, but believe me, he has Miami on lock. It's the love affair, baby. It's the love movement.
Goofy bitch. Got your asshole ripped open and the only thing it inspired was loyalty? They ripped your ass open. Gene didn't say it. He said, check the records at the hospital. I'm saying it. You got your ripped open. Then you take Justin Bieber from Lily White, Canada, and take him to the flavor of golf, the kiddie edition. Get his ripped open. Now everything's coming out, and the first thing you do is run the Bowie with another kiddie right who works with the man, L.A. Reid, that sent you to the Diddy flavor freak off.
Not the flavor.
Now you got Justin Bieber breaking up relationships and shit. He sucked Odell Beckham dick at the club, and the next thing you know, he don't even want Kim no more.
But it's not just these substances that are alarming. Wright claims that the real shocker at these parties is the level of control and manipulation, with cameras everywhere recording everything. This surveillance, she suggests, isn't for security, but for Diddy to exert power over his guests, possibly using the footage for leverage.
What are your thoughts on the show of force?
They did their job. He's a sex worker. He's got guns, and he's got semen-coated fucking VHS tapes. I would have went in a hazmat suit.
The allegations Jaguar Wright has made against Diddy are indeed serious and paint a disturbing picture of the power dynamics within the music industry. Wright's claims involve not just misuse of power, but also serious criminal behavior, including SA and manipulation.
Who the f was these people supposed to go to? You can't go to the boss because the boss is f***ing you. And the boss's boss don't get no f***. Can't go to the authorities. They're all bought and paid for. You could try to get a special prosecutor, but they'll just pay somebody to reassign him to another case. Where the fuck you go when you get over by the industry? Nowhere. That's where you go nowhere, which is where people like me step in. You right, I go to Diddy parties. To walk mother out! Cause ain't nobody stopping me when I come.
And then there's the claim about Diddy's behavior towards his associates. Wright talks about Farnsworth Bentley, Diddy's former personal assistant and stylish sidekick, who vanished from the public eye as suddenly as he entered it. Wright implies that Bentley's departure was less about a career change and more about escaping a toxic environment where he was more a pawn than a partner.
What do you think Diddy and Farnsworth Bentley's real relationship was?
Concubine. Mask.
So you think he was Diddy's concubine?
Absolutely. He was too complicit and he was too compliant. And he just disappeared. He disappeared faster than Mace did. When Mace ran from Diddy, you could see the trailer just fire from his footsteps as he ran.
That is
to
true.
The church. But I don't understand why people don't ask why. People, oh yeah, he gone. Oh, okay. Nobody bothered to ask why. Why doesn't anybody ever want to know why?
I definitely knew what I was doing. It's kind of like, if the cameras is on him, like I'm gonna go up. A lot of time I would go up and fix his tie. I could care less about his freaking tie, but I know the cameras is there, and then as soon as I wink at the camera and then walk off, and y'all be like, yo, who was that? What is he doing?
Bentley! Get rid of it! Yeah, no, need it in the morning.
I would literally walk up to Puff and I'd be like, you want to do this, but you can't do this, and walk off.
It's funny because Atlanta's like a gay mecca. You would think that there would be no need for down low culture, but down low culture is thriving in Atlanta still.
Do you think this man had this woman search for prostitutes online just for them to have with her? It's something fishy about that, bro. Because you gotta realize this lawsuit and the information they had and they gave the Diddy people was 6 months ago. So some of that stuff was cut out. Okay, we're gonna give you this, but you gotta cut this part out. Anything in that lawsuit, you gotta realize that we only got a portion of it because it's been chopped up. Things has been taken out. So somebody will look a certain way.
This saga isn't just about Wright versus Diddy. It's about shedding light on the darker sides of the celebrity world. Wright's revelations have sparked a massive conversation online, with fans and insiders weighing in. Some express shock and support for Wright, while others are skeptical, waiting for more proof before drawing any conclusions. What makes Wright's claims particularly compelling is her detail about the culture of fear and compliance she says exists in circles of power like Diddy's.
If you don't want to get my car, when the mother come, you gonna be my shield, baby. Kevlar! Got my car. You were able to finally get to the luggage. He had to go and track the luggage down. Couldn't find the bellman that had our shit. He went on break. So he came up to the roof. It took us bring our shit downstairs to meet us in the lobby with the car, but while he took our shit, he went on break. I made enough noise.
We did what we had to do.
She describes a world where standing up to the powerful can lead to being blackballed or worse. This, she argues, is why many remain silent, even when they have stories similar to hers. And that wraps up our dive into the whirlwind world of Jaguar Wright and Diddy. Keep your eyes peeled because something tells me this story is just getting started. Stay tuned.